Hello, Cowboys Nation. Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, your ultimate source for everything Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today we've got a lot to cover as we look forward to the start of OTAs this Tuesday. It's an exciting time with rookies and veterans finally coming together. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest updates, rumors, and news. Your subscription helps us grow and reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. Now, let's dive into the top position battles to watch as OTAs kick off. Left tackle position battle. The number one position battle for me is at left tackle. Make no mistake, I want Tyler Smith to be the starter. He was our first-round pick and has far more upside than anyone else on this Cowboys roster at left tackle. But we all know how coaches, especially those coaching for their jobs, tend to favor the safer, more experienced players. This means we might see Chuma Edoga getting some reps, but my hope is that Smith earns the starting spot right out of the gate. Tyler Smith is young and raw, but he's shown flashes of brilliance. Having him solidify that left tackle position would be the best-case scenario for the Cowboys, providing stability and a higher ceiling for the offensive line. If you want Tyler Smith to start in Week 1, make sure to like this video right now. Running back room. Next up, let's talk about the running back room. This is another area where the competition is wide open. Outside of Ezekiel Elliott, who we can assume will make the team, every other spot is up for grabs. Rico Dowdle, Royce Freeman, and Deuce Vaughn all have to prove their worth during OTAs. Zeke's numbers have been declining, and while he had a bit of a bounce-back year in 2023, the advanced metrics aren't in his favor. If he's limited to around 150 carries, that might be fine, but if we're relying on him for more, we need other players to step up. Rico Dowdle has always been favored by the coaching staff, and Deuce Vaughn, despite being a 6th-round pick, has the potential to offer something unique with his quickness. Who do you think should be RB1 for the Cowboys? Type E for Ezekiel Elliott, RD for Rico Dowdle, RF for Royce Freeman, or DV for Deuce Vaughn in the comments below. Your feedback is important to us. Center position battle. The third major position battle is at center. The team wants Cooper Beebe to win the job, and I think he will, but he has to adjust to playing center. Expect to see a lot of snaps between Dak Prescott and Beebe during OTAs as they work on building chemistry. However, don't overlook Brock Hoffman. The offensive line coach loves him, and we all remember how Joe Philbin was adamant about Terrence Steele. Hoffman is making a strong case to be on this team, and the coaching staff might push hard for him to start. The investment is clearly in favor of Beebe, but Hoffman is not out of the running. Linebacker competition. Lastly, let's discuss the linebacker position. In 2024, we'll see more 3 linebacker sets from the Cowboys. You'll see Deon Clark, DeMarvion Overshown, and possibly Kendrick in the mix. The team will use a lot of 2 linebacker sets, so determining the top 2 linebackers is crucial. Kendrick is likely to play the most due to his familiarity with the scheme. My hope is that DeMarvion Overshown beats out Deon Clark for the second most snaps. Clark will move back to weak side linebacker, which should suit him better. Keep an eye on how the coaches deploy these players during OTAs. Final thoughts and call to action. So, Cowboys fans, what do you think about these position battles? Who are you rooting for to win these spots? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow Cowboys fans. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell so you stay up to date with all the latest Cowboys news, analysis, and discussions. Your support is crucial as we aim to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. Every subscription helps us continue to bring you the best content on your favorite team. Now, we'll be previewing some of the most intriguing position battles to watch. Remember, these OTAs are voluntary, but they offer crucial insights into the upcoming season. First up, the left tackle position battle. Make no mistake, I want Tyler Smith to be the starter. As a first-round pick, He has immense potential, far exceeding anyone else on the roster at left tackle. However, we've seen it before. Coaches, especially those coaching for their jobs, may hesitate to start a young, raw player. There's a scenario where Smith might not start in Week 1, which would be unfortunate. Instead, they could opt for the safer veteran, Chuma Edoga. However, safe might be a misnomer here, as trust in Edoga starting is not high. The front office and coaching staff are clearly aiming for Smith to earn and secure the starting spot. So, do you want Tyler Smith to start in Week 1? If you do, smash that like button right now. Moving on to our second position battle, the running back room. Every single spot here is up for grabs. Outside of Ezekiel Elliott making the team, no one's position is locked. Rico Dowdle and Royce Freeman's contracts don't guarantee them a roster spot, and Deuce Vaughn, a 6th-round pick, still has to prove his worth. Elliott's numbers have been declining, and while he could manage in a 150-carry role, anything more might indicate either a great resurgence or issues elsewhere on the roster. This coaching staff has always preferred Dowdle. He showed promise last year and deserved a bigger workload, but health remains a concern. Freeman was added with the hope of providing depth, but his small sample size in 2023 wasn't overly impressive. Vaughn offers quickness, but beyond Dowdle, there aren't many reliable options. Who do you think should be RB1? Type E for Ezekiel Elliott, RD for Rico Dowdle, RF for Royce Freeman, or DV for Deuce Vaughn. Drop your answers in the comments below and let's get the discussion going. The third position battle to watch is at center. The team is eager for Cooper Beebe to win the job, and he likely will, but he needs to adjust to playing center. As OTAs progress, expect to see Dak Prescott and Beebe taking numerous snaps together, fine-tuning their synergy. Offensive line coach Mike Solari has a lot of faith in Brock Hoffman, similar to how Joe Philbin felt about Terrence Steele. While Hoffman is likely to make the team, the investment points towards Beebe starting. Now, let's talk about the fourth position battle, linebacker. In 2024, the Cowboys will utilize more 3 linebacker sets, allowing multiple players to see the field simultaneously. This means opportunities for DeMarvion Overshown, Jabril Cox, and others. However, the top 2 linebackers in most formations are crucial. I anticipate veteran Leighton Vander Esch will be a mainstay due to his experience and knowledge of the scheme. My preference would be to see Overshown beat out Jabril Cox for the second spot. Overshown had a stellar preseason last year before his injury. His potential is undeniable, and if he can return to form, he could be a game changer. Cox, while consistent, hasn't made many splash plays. Moving him back to weak side linebacker might improve his performance, allowing him to run and chase more effectively. What are your thoughts on the linebacker battle? Type LV for Leighton Vander Esch, Do for DeMarvion Overshown, and JC for Jabril Cox. Share your predictions in the comments. Now, let's shift our focus to another crucial battle, perhaps even the most overlooked but potentially the most impactful, the backup quarterback position. This competition between Trey Lance and Cooper Rush won't be decided until the preseason. Cooper Rush has been a reliable bus driver, guiding the team to some wins and, importantly, not losing games, barring perhaps the Eagles game where the difference between him and Dak Prescott was evident. Rush can manage the game, but his upside is limited. He's not a long-term starter. Trey Lance, on the other hand, might possess that potential. Although Lance has barely played football, he will get ample reps in OTAs, minicamp, training camp, and the preseason. This preseason is especially exciting because it provides a chance to see what Lance can do and how good he can be. If he performs well against backups, it will boost confidence in him significantly. So, who should be the backup QB? Type TL for Trey Lance or CR for Cooper Rush in the comments. Let your voice be heard. Next up is the safety position battle. This room feels solid, there's no pressing need to add anyone. Malik Hooker is a smart football player who fits well in Mike Zimmer's scheme. Donovan Wilson could also be a great fit with Zimmer if the team can avoid the busts that plagued them last year. Remember the Packers playoff game? Many thought Dan Quinn had switched his own defense, but it was actually man coverage with numerous busts, making it look like zone. Marquise Bell could be a sleeper in this group. I also like Wanya Thomas, who has shown flashes of potential. The Cowboys have several open roster spots, so expect some moves. When the Cowboys make these roster adjustments, we'll have a video ready for you. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell right now at youtube.com/CowboysTV. Moving to the wide receiver position battle, specifically for the WR3 spot. Jalen Tolbert is the heavy favorite to win this job. Cavante Turpin could be utilized as a gadget player, and Ryan Nall might contribute more than just a year-one redshirt role. Training camp always brings surprises, with one receiver often catching our eye. Last year, it was Jalen Brooks, who performed well in camp and made the team. Turpin offers big play potential, while Tolbert provides steady contributions. For realistic options exist for WR3, Turpin, Tolbert, Nall, and Brooks. Who do you think should be the WR3? Type KT for Cavante Turpin, JT for Jalen Tolbert, RN for Ryan Nall, and JB for Jalen Brooks. Share your pick in the comments below. Finally, let's discuss a broader topic, the Cowboys and their contract situations. 3 franchise-caliber players are due for new deals. First up is CeeDee Lamb, who likely won't be present for the start of OTAs. Dak Prescott will be there, but his contract is a significant consideration. Then there's Micah Parsons, expected to attend OTAs as he did last year. The Cowboys historically haven't shied away from big contracts. They paid La'el Collins and Jalen Smith before Ezekiel Elliott, indicating a willingness to invest in key players. Osa Odigizua could be expensive, and veterans like Zach Martin and DeMarcus Lawrence are approaching the final years of their deals. Monitoring who participates in OTAs and how the Cowboys handle these contract negotiations will be critical. What do you think about these contract situations? Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Before we wrap up, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and enable the notification bell. Your subscription is vital to us, helping us grow and reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. Stay tuned for more updates, in-depth analyses, and exclusive insights into the Dallas Cowboys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.